quickly as I'm driving, but Proverbs 11:22 says, as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. So we see the Lord giving us some good wisdom here, some good common sense. So as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, let's talk about that. So imagine gold, right, which is meant to be valuable, radiant, lovely, put in the nose of a pig. You know what they use their noses for? They use it for rooting, digging. It gets dirty. If you put a pig in a field, it's going to clear that thing for you. So what's going to happen to that precious jewel that's in its nose? Well, it's going to begin to lack. It's not going to be seen for the qualities and features, the distinguishing characteristics that it's meant to be seen as. It's going to lack. And so it doesn't make good sense to put a jewel of gold in a swine's snout. But then it says, just like that doesn't make sense, so is a fair woman without discretion. And so fair, right? Something beautiful, pure, pleasing to the eyes, and without discretion. So what is discretion? It's having that knowledge and the prudence, the ability to exercise caution and accomplish valuable purposes. Really, it's to be under the influence and control of the Lord. It's making proper and critical judgments. And so is a fair woman which is without discretion. Well, really, which is without discretion. This is applicable for all people, not just women. Because as God's creation, we're fearfully and wonderfully made, and He makes all things beautiful. And so we're just going to apply this to Christians in general, right? This is a common sense. I'm talking about this morning, is common sense. So is a fair woman which is without discretion. So again, it doesn't make sense. You have something that is God's, that's meant to be created for specific purposes, and if there's no discretion, right, no ability to act accordingly, then it lacks, it loses a great deal of that beauty. And so what does make sense? It makes sense that as God's people, God's children, His beautiful creation, especially His beautiful creation, it makes sense that we move accordingly. As beautiful as we are, that we move and act with that discernment, so that real beauty can be seen, which is what? Which really isn't us or about looks. It's about God, right? We're to worship in the beauty of His holiness. That beauty that we have comes from Him. And so in order for that to be seen in us, we have to have discretion. It just makes good sense. All right, be blessed.